Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chad and Stephanie spent the day looking for the ideal apartment, which had 3 bedrooms and was close to Salem's schools and parks. When Brady came by to look at the apartment, Stephanie and Chad was celebrating with a kiss. Brady lamented the fact that he was usually late to the greatest apartments in town, then hoped that Chad and Stephanie would appreciate the property. Brady took advantage of the chance to congratulate Chad on landing Alex's old job at Titan, and was astonished to find that the offer had yet to be accepted or denied. Maggie interrupted a business conversation short when Alex entered the Kyriakis mansion's living room with a suitcase and a duffel bag. Maggie made a remark about the bags and was astonished to find that Alex had decided to leave the estate. Because of Maggie's recent acts of antagonism, Alex remarked that the mansion no longer felt like home. Maggie claimed that Alex had been being antagonistic recently. Alex and Maggie were able to agree that continuing to live together would be detrimental to both of them. Maggie insisted that Alex would always be considered family. Alex nodded in answer and dashed away, pledging to stay in touch with Maggie. Chad arrived shortly after, accepted Maggie's employment offer, and wondered if Alex would have an issue with the development. Maggie reassured Chad that there was nothing to be concerned about because Alex had just left the mansion. When Alex went to look at an apartment, he was astonished to find out that Stephanie and Chad had already claimed it earlier that day. Stephanie took advantage of the occasion to inform Alex about Chad's new employment. Alex quickly left, only to return later that day to present keys and papers to Chad and Stephanie on behalf of a realtor. "I've gotten a place in the building, directly across the hall from you." Stephanie and Chad were stunned as Alex explained. When Gwen showed off her engagement ring during their unexpected meeting in the town square, Kristen offered a half-hearted congrats. Gwen was disappointed, but felt Kristen's lack of enthusiasm stemmed from her anxieties about the risks of a whirlwind affair. Gwen argued that the relationship wasn't simply a fling, and Kristen reacted with a skeptical nod before walking away. Xander was worried about a significant decline in ad revenue until Chloe walked into the spectator office and presented a new agreement that quickly rectified the situation. After a quick conversation over the appropriateness of office sex, Chloe and Xander kissed and began undressing each other, but Gwen arrived before things could get much further. Gwen chased him away. Chloe then showed off her engagement ring and boasted that Xander wasn't the only one who had lately begun a new affair. "For the first time in my life, there is a man who wants to be with me, and only me," Gwen stated. "Just be careful with that guy," Xander suggested. "I appreciate your concern," Gwen replied before pleading with Xander to clean the office. When Chloe ran across Brady in the town square, she knew something was wrong. While whining to Chloe about the latest failed apartment hunt, Brady received a phone call. Brady took a step back and spoke briefly on the phone with someone before rejoining Chloe and explaining that Rachel had gone missing from a summer camp. Kristen walked inside the Demare estate after finishing a phone contact with EJ, who had called to alert her that Megan was on the loose. A short time later, someone began to emerge from the underground tunnels, forcing Kristen to go for a fire poker. But the intruder was Rachel, not Megan. Kristen was perplexed as to why Rachel was not at summer camp. "What does it matter? You never came to see me before I left, and you never said goodbye," Rachel exploded. Kristen blamed Megan for the transgression, and Rachel softened after hearing the entire story. Kristen began to call Brady, but Rachel objected and demanded an update on the custody dispute. Kristen complained that it was tough to fight Brady for custody without the assistance of a lawyer, but Rachel believed that there had to be a solution. Brady came into the mansion and demanded to know where Rachel was hiding, but Kristen seemed to be unaware and concerned as the youngster listened in from the foyer. Dimitri kissed Leo again while they were alone in one of the mansion's bedrooms. Leo eventually broke away and slapped Dimitri, concluding that the kiss had been a pointless act of desperation from a man willing to go to any length to keep an important secret. Dmitri locked eyes with Leo, wondering whether the slap was actually a furious outburst of outrage from a man whose silence couldn't be balked with sex. Leo confirmed the suspicion with a nod before hurrying away, prompting Dmitri to start undressing. Maybe if you weren't just some dache straight guy trying to take advantage of my insatiable sexual appetite, Leo argued. I'm not straight, Dmitri stated emphatically. Leo scoffed at the idea, but Dmitri insisted that it was true. I have excellent gaydar, said Leo. I have a lifetime of practice not giving out pings, Dmitri answered. Dmitri claimed he had wanted Leo since they first met during the Alemanian peacock heist. Any hostility you felt from me was just my attempt to hide my desire for you, Dmitri stated before lavishing accolades on Leo. Leo finally succumbed to Dmitri's attempts. I genuinely like Gwen, but it's you that I want, badly, so if we could, have more times like this. Dmitri joked later as he lay in bed with Leo. Will you marry Gwen and keep me as a sidekick? That is not going to happen. Leo reacted angrily. You know what's at stake here. I'll lose a fortune if I'm not married by the time I'm 40, and I'll be 40 at the end of the month. Leo was reminded by Dmitri. Instead, Leo recommended to Dmitri that the two of them marry. The codicil is perfectly clear. I must be married to a woman, Dmitri muttered. Guess I missed that part, Leo replied, giving Dmitri a suspicious look. I swear this is not a trick, and now you have to swear to me, Leo, that no one will know about us or what just happened, and what I hope happens again and again and again, Dmitri said. It'll be our little secret, Leo said as he kissed Dmitri. Dmitri and Leo had no idea they had left the bedroom door slightly open, or that Rachel was listening in from the corridor. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.